So I'm presently traveling and I'm in this beautiful city of Kunur. I was sick for the past 2 days, which is why I couldn't come out with this video. As you must have noticed, the NLSAT has changed the pattern a bit. What is that change? How it is going to affect our preparation and how far should we be bothering about it? We'll discuss in today's short video. Hi guys, I'm Ayushi, your mentor for law-based examinations, and welcome to Law Digest. So you must have noticed the sample paper already. I'm not solving the paper because as we see the questions have been picked up directly from 2023 paper, and last time also I had mentioned that it would be good if they could come out with new questions, because then students who do not have resources, they get the opportunity to practice a new question, but all the questions are the old ones which have already been discussed by me in the past, so we are not getting into the questions as such. As far as part A is concerned, if you will look at the pattern, it stays to be the same. There are going to be passage based questions, and 75 questions will follow, totaling all the passages together. Plus these questions are from English, critical reasoning, current affairs. So all in all, it's the same. Nothing has changed for part A. When we speak of part B, what slight change we've noticed is that instead of those six, earlier you used to have six case study based questions and one essay. Now it goes to five case study based question and one essay. Now that mark adjustment, what they've done is, initially the paper was for 150 marks. Now also it is a 150 marks only, but the change that has been made is that each question is now of 12 marks instead of earlier being 10 marks, and the essay stays to be of 15 marks. So that is the little change that's happening. The effect that it can have on your preparation is that you will get more time. Instead of solving six case studies and worrying through the time, and we all have noticed, you are preparing, I am teaching, and I have seen that it becomes a little too much to solve the paper, and people do tend to miss out on either one or two legal case study questions or maybe the essay, so time always runs short. Now you can tackle that better because that one question has been removed, so you have that extra time. I feel that it's like a I had allotted 10 minutes to each question of these case studies. Now you have that 10-minute markup with you, and you can perform better and you can utilize those 10 minutes well. If you need help with part A or part B, you can adjust it accordingly. So that ways it is good. Now if you'd have a look at the mocks, as we've uploaded the NLSAT mocks on our website, so we are already giving you 3 mocks for now. Now what we'll do is we will reduce the questions from 6 to 5 in the remaining mocks, which is why essentially we do not give out all the mocks together, because students do keep asking, when will all the mocks come, why aren't all the mocks there? It is essentially to cater to one, current affairs, because you should be able to cover the latest current, and second is to accommodate any last minute changes that happen in the pattern. Now because of this change, we're going to make the mocks accordingly, so that when you're giving the mocks, you're prepared for the examination, and you can even it's a better scenario for you in any case, because you can compare that when you did mock 1, mock 2, how much time were you taking, and now do you have more time in your hand, or are you still getting stuck and you need to work upon timing? I think it's a great change that they have made, because the paper was getting a little too much in terms of timing. That will also affect the cutoff, because you might feel the paper has become easier, you've got more time, but at the same time there were same people completing 6 questions and one essay together with part A in 150 minutes, and now they have more time in their hand, so those competitive ones do have an edge. So obviously a little bit effect can be seen on the cutoff, because paper has been made relatively easier, not in terms of the kind of questions that are being asked, but I think in terms of the timing that you have, because timing plays a great role in this paper. Apart from this, something that needs to be looked into and something that cannot be really ignored is the fact that the marks per question per case study has increased from 10 to 2, 20 to 12. So it might be the case that they would want you to write more words, because presently we are following the 300 to 350 words ka word limit. And now because of the change in the marks, it might happen that they would expect you to write more. But at the same time, again I feel that if you will have a look at the sample paper, the boxes that they have given, so you have 1.5 box uh, precisely for one answer, that stays to be the same, and it was the same situation earlier. Now I think this thing can be more clear and clarified if NLSAT, which NLS will obviously do, they will also conduct another information session where they will talk about the paper pattern and all those things, which is an important session. And sadly, that session happens each year just a month before the exam. So any changes they tell in the session, it's difficult for students to accommodate. But let's see what they have to say regarding the word limit. However, I would just tell you not to panic. In case you are panicking with the pattern change, do not panic, please. And as far as the word limit is concerned, if you will see the boxing that has been done in the sample paper, the same space is given to you to write the answer. So it might not be the case that you're expected to write a lot, so don't worry about it. And I hope your practice is going well, because this examination is all about practice. In another 2 months you have this examination. And students who wish to start as of now as well, who haven't started at all, they can also do it. Have a look at the sample paper, have a look at the earlier questions, have a look at the past year papers. You will get a good idea of what kind of questions are asked. Try to attempt those papers and see where do you stand, what amount of work do you need, because there's no prior knowledge that is needed for this examination. And I think if you're able to practice well in the next 2 months, then nothing like it, you can still crack the examination, and it is not that tough an exam. Plus, time has always been the game changer in this exam. And now that we see one of the questions from the subjective answer writing part B has been reduced, it has a great effect on timing, that you have more time in hand to answer these questions or maybe read the passages. So all in all, that is all I had to share. We are already providing you the test series, which is available on our website www.lawdigest.in. In case you're looking forward to practice more, and you want to have that extra edge over the other students, then you can also check our NLSAT module, which is available on the website. And I'm sure it will be of great help, because we have 150 plus case studies in the module to help you, along with obviously the essays and part A passages, as well as the lectures. So, all the very best to all of you. Do not panic, do not get scared. This is not a change that should really shift you, and it should not sound like a breaking news to you. It's a very normal change and a good change that has happened. So, continue with your preparation. And in case you need any help, or you have any query, you can uh, get to me. I'm available on different social media platforms. Links are available in the description of this video, or you can comment on the video below, and I'll get back to you on whatever queries that you have. For more such videos, make sure that you are following our channel, and for legal updates, follow us on Instagram as well.